got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. Don't eat a pig, a cow, or anybody's wing. Don't steal their milk, their eggs, their babies, or their lives. Be vegan from now on. You've got to stand for something, or you'll fall for anything. Well, thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you, TikTok. Hi, everybody. I have two cameras. I have TikTok and I have YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I'm 61 years old. I'm trained as a registered nurse. I worked as a nurse for 25 years. And near the end of my career there, I was going to university full time. So I got my teaching degree at Concordia University. So I'm a nurse and a teacher. And I'm here to remind you that everybody here was born vegan and you don't have to hurt animals and you can go back to your roots and be vegan again. That's right. Right? I mean, you don't really want to hurt animals, right? So if you want to come in, you can talk to me over here on TikTok. And the way that you talk to me over on my YouTube channel is that you do this thing called super chats. So you write something down and then it goes on the screen and then I'll read it out loud. I'll do my best anyway. So today I'm here in Italy and it is 9:24 at night. Where is everybody in the world? Let's get to know each other a little bit. Let's see. Somebody says nobody wants to talk to me. Okay, well, you just talk to me, you know? So I'm going to put you in a 10-minute timeout for that, okay? Because that was just stupidity, right? 10-minute punishment for stupidity. Hey, Gabriel, thank you very much for the rose. So guys, tofu doesn't scream. And let's see where everybody's from in the world. Canada. Oh, cool. I'm Canadian, but I live in Italy because I'm married to an Italian man. I live part-time in Italy and part-time in Canada. What else do we have here? Let me see. Germany. Oh, hi, Texas. Hi, Texas. Hi, YouTube. People are Germany. Du sprichst Deutsch. Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch. I know a little bit of German. Je parle aussi en français. I also speak some French. So England, oh cool. Ireland, Toronto, or Ontario, Canada. Thanks guys for coming in from everywhere. So when you come in and you want to talk to me, you have to be a kind person. On TikTok, you have to be over 18 and you have to be willing to read a card out loud. So guys, if you don't know how to read, then don't come in to teach, okay? I know a lot of people just come in and then they're like, oh, but I have dyslexia. So don't come in if you have dyslexia because the whole point of the class here is to read, all right? You can listen and you can talk to each other if you want to in the chat, but only come in if you actually know how to read, okay? I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying, you know, it's like, it's just that you need to be able to read, to participate and to teach. So let me see who's all here first. Let me see who the first person, we have somebody named Brianna is at the top of the list. Brianna, thanks for coming in. Hello, Brianna. Welcome to my live.
How are you?
Hi, welcome to my live stream. Tell everybody where you are in the world.
I'm in Florida, USA.
All right, well, thanks for coming in. Are you ready to read a card?
Yes.
Okay, so people don't know usually the routine, so we're going to start off by this one right here. Read this as enthusiastically as you can.
Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome to class. I'm Brianna, Miss Katie's new teaching assistant. Please tap on the screen 100 times each to create little hearts to encourage me. After that, write the number 100 in the comments, and then keep going if you think I'm doing a great job reading and explaining veganism. Thank you.
All right. How do you feel that you read that?
I think pretty good.
I think you did pretty good too. Great. Okay.
Thanks.
So we're doing these cards. We're reading random vegan facts. So just to start off, just to top everybody off for who doesn't know yet, we'll just go through the sort of basic ones just real quick. So just read this one quickly.
Random vegan fact number 1. Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
That's right. All right. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. Some people are here from, you say you're Dutch. Okay, cool. So if you are sharing the live stream, thank you very much. Thank you on YouTube for pressing these cute little roses, the little hearts rather. And yeah, so veganism is not a diet. It's about not using animals. Here's another one. Read this.
Random vegan fact number 2. Vegans don't steal from animals. Not their milk, not their eggs, not their fur, not their feathers, not their wool, not their skin, not their honey, not their babies, not their freedom, and not their lives.
Very good. Excellent. All right. So we got sort of the basics down there. Is there anything that you would like to say about veganism? Are you vegan yet? Oh, she had to go. That's too bad. Oh, thank you for the roses. Thanks for the 5 roses, guys. And remember, tofu does not scream. So eat plants. Plants, they don't scream. Animals do scream. Be kind to the animals. Eat plants. Hi, welcome to the live stream.
Hello.
Hi. Where are you in the world?
Jamaica.
Jamaica. Okay. And what brings you here today? Why did you come?
I'm a vegan.
Okay. And so? Did you want us to talk about it?
No.
Okay. So you just want to read a card?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sounds like you have somebody in the background there. Yeah, why are you vegan? Okay, another one who's probably not really vegan, but just wanted to come and say hello. All right, let's go to the next person here, who is Elvis. Somebody named Elvis is in the house. All right. Somebody is asking, should I roast her? Oh, you forgot a question mark for that. You put 2 exclamation points. I don't know who you're going to roast, but if you want to roast, you could put tofu in the oven. You can roast any kind of vegetables. Don't roast any chickens or turkeys, and don't roast people unless they agree to that. They're just kind of having fun. All right. Hey, welcome to my live stream. Hey, thank you very much, guys. Oh, Robert, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much. Hey, thank you. You like dinosaurs. Okay, well, they're dead. But hey, thanks for following me, guys. All right. Thank you for the heart me, Penco. Thank you for the person who just shared the live, Aziz.
Thank you for the person who just shared the live.
Hi. Yeah, you have a bit of an echo there. Hello. Hello. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Are you over 18?
I'm 16.
Oh, I wish I could have you in. I'm so sorry, but it's TikTok rules. They're gonna ban you if you continue to be on a live, and you have to be over 18, unfortunately. But thank you for coming. And next time, just guys, if you please don't come in if you're under 18. Okay, you have to be over 18. It's just TikTok rules.
Hi.
Welcome to our live stream. Where are you in the world?
Can I read the card?
Yes, you can. Here you go.
Okay. If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're as cruel as the murder.
Okay. What can you say that in your own words?
I want to say something.
Okay, but did you understand what you just read? Do you understand?
Yeah, I understood. I definitely understood.
Okay, so explain it to people since you're the teaching assistant.
Okay, can you show me the card again? I read it. I didn't really focus a lot.
Okay, well, I'm really sorry, but here's
sorry,
how it works.
please,
I know, I'm
please,
so
don't-
sorry. I'm so sorry. But here's how it works, okay? When you read a card, you have to pay attention the first time. It was quite literally 1 sentence. Okay, the point of coming in is to be a teaching assistant. It's not just to race through it and be detached. So how you know if you've learned something is if you can repeat it in your own words. All right, so just for the next person coming in, remember that, please. Pay attention to what you're reading, okay? Don't get distracted by looking in the comments. You shouldn't be looking at the comments at all when you're interacting with me, okay? Hi, here's your card. Please concentrate so that you can explain it in your own words after.
If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're as cruel as the murderer.
All right, so let's put that into the context of people and try to explain that so people can understand. Do you know what I mean? Do you want a little bit of help? Oh, okay. So look, let me help you guys, all right? So if you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals. Okay, so some people, what they say is well, I didn't kill the animal. It's already dead in the store. But you're paying people to do it. Okay, so if in real life, let's say somebody gave money to a person to kill someone else, they're both responsible in a court of law. Okay, so they're both wrong. They're both evil. So you must never eat any animals that have been killed, because otherwise you're paying into the cycle of violence. So don't go to in the grocery store, don't go to the morgue part of the grocery store, and don't go to the cemetery part of the grocery store. And I caught that. We have a super chat over here. Somebody is named Lexim and who donated £1.99. And it says here, it was my birthday and 3 years of being vegan today. Well, congratulations. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. And happy birthday too. Guys, let's tap on the screen. Everybody, 100 times. We just have somebody here who has been vegan now for 3 years. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you. I'm going to tap on the heart and tap on the thumbs up. Good job. And thank you very much for letting us know. See, guys, this is an example of a perfect super chat. Very positive, spreading the love, educating people, that showing, yeah, you can be vegan. You can become vegan on your birthday. You can become vegan any day. Right? Right. All right. Hey, thank you everybody on YouTube, by the way, for sharing the live stream. Oh my goodness. A bunch of you guys just subscribed. Hold on. Let me see who's writing in the comments here. Hi, Kobe.
Hello.
Hi, Kobe. Are you a nice person?
I sure am.
All right. Do you know how to read?
I do know how to read. Thank you. Don't ever ask me dumb questions like that again, please. Thank you. I do. I've been reading all my life.
Okay. So you don't get to tell the teacher to ask that. You don't get to say that I'm asking dumb questions, okay? Because there are actually people who do come in and they don't know how to read. They try to read and then they can't. All right? So there's a reason that I ask that. Because it seems like often a lot of people say, oh, I'm dyslexic and so I don't know how to read. And in fact, there's a huge reading crisis right now, especially in the United States. Many people are extremely illiterate. Over 50% of Americans can only read at a grade 6 level. Let that sink in. So that means at the level of approximately an 11-year-old. So many people read, but then when you ask them, what did you just read? They cannot tell you. Okay, so it's not just about reading, it's about understanding what you read. Okay, so let's just, you're welcome to come back, but please don't say that again, all right? Okay, we have random vegan facts we are teaching. And so remember, guys, that vegans don't steal from animals. They don't hurt them. They don't abuse them. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Let me read some of your names out loud if you're just subscribing, okay? Hey, Jimmy, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much for the repost. Who's that, George? Hey, thank you very much for the Mateo. Just put a bunch of fireworks over here on TikTok. That's awesome. Except for just so you know, I like them here. It's fine, okay? But in real life, fireworks is not a vegan thing, because fireworks pollute the environment and terrify birds and animals. In fact, there's just many, even dogs, that are terrified of fireworks. They're also not good for people who have been through the war. They sound like a bomb, and it terrifies people. Now, that's really cute. Thank you very much for the beautiful little teddy bear there with the heart. All right, let me just read. Who do we have here? Erin reposted. Thank you, Erin. Thank you very much for all of these beautiful people who are subscribing. Guys, it's too fast. Hold on. Natalie, thanks for reposting. Let me make my finger wet so I can pause it. Oh, thank you for the cute little puppy with the farts that look like hearts. Mandy, thank you for reposting. Anne, thank you. Boca, thank you. Mateo, Hannah, May, Amelia, Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for sharing the live stream and for tapping on the screen. We already have 24,000 likes over here. We have 640 people watching from YouTube and 750 on TikTok. Let's go to the next person here.
I'm sorry, I got disconnected last time.
Oh, okay. Thank you for coming in, though. You did a good job. But I'm just going to go to the next person, okay? Because if I already spoke to you, sorry about that. I didn't mean to put you in. We're going just to whoever's at the top of the screen, okay? Thank you, guys. Thanks for understanding.
Hello.
Hi, where are you in the world?
Scotland.
All right, what time is it there?
8:38.
Okay, it is 9:39 here in Italy. It's evening, it's nighttime-ish, yeah. And we are still Thursday, April 2nd. And the reason we're saying that is in some places of the world, it's already April 3rd, like in Australia. By the way, thanks to everybody who is joining us from Australia and from New Zealand. We are happy to hear you. And feel free to come in and put a super chat if you have something to say. All right. Thank you to Strawberry, who is here, who writes, "Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? Animals don't deserve to be tortured in gas chambers or boiling hot water. Save the animal." Strawberry, you are so sweet. Thank you very much for being so kind and decorating the live stream on YouTube with these beautiful decorations, all the little fruits and stuff. All right. So you ready to read a card?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So here's a random vegan fact.
Random vegan fact 12. Vegans don't go to places like SeaWorld because it's wrong to enslave dolphins and whales by forcing them to do tricks in swimming pools.
So what do you think about that?
No, I agree with that because I don't think you should be doing it. Think of Tulicum, for example. I wrote an essay about that and why it's wrong. I don't think SeaWorld should exist, personally,
Yeah.
but...
Okay. So I'm just going to help you with your teaching, okay? When you said Tulicum, many people do not know that. So give context always, okay? Imagine that everybody here is 10 years old or they live in another country and they don't know what you're referring to. Okay, so say Tulicum and then say that the whale and then explain it a little bit, okay?
Okay, yeah, Tulicum was a whale that was made to do tricks in a swimming pool in SeaWorld, and he unalived his owner, and people are blaming Tulicum for what reason? I don't know, because I don't believe it was his fault at all, because it's not a normal body of water. Whales are meant to be in the ocean, not in a little swimming pool.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think anybody really blamed the whale. If a whale is being held captive, the whale is just absolutely going crazy. Whales are not used to being in tight, confined swimming pools like that. And so I don't blame them. They have every right to fight back if somebody's trying to force them to do tricks, treating them as an object, as a slave. Hi, Lucas. I saw what you did. Please do not throw tomatoes on the screen over here on TikTok, all right? Put a chicken on my shoulder, cute little chicken that jumps up, happy, or puppy on the screen, but don't throw tomatoes. Don't want to waste food, okay? All right, here's another one for you, another random vegan fact.
Okay. Vegans don't go to circuses that use animals because it's wrong to exploit horses, elephants, or tigers for our entertainment.
Yeah. You agree with that as well?
Yeah, I've never went to any place that shows animals just for fun. The worst I have is a pet. I don't go to rodeos, etc.
All right. Okay. Have you looked at our flag? In this morning's live stream, we looked at this flag and we were talking about different vegan foods as they apply to this flag. So this is a freedom flag. So can you name some vegan foods that are white? You look over here on TikTok and I'll look over here on YouTube, okay?
Inside of a coconut?
Coconut. Yes, coconut is white on the inside. Good job. And on YouTube, let me see if you guys write any vegan foods that are white. Doing white. Hey, all right, Jason got tofu with a whole bunch of U's at the end. Good job, Jason. Congratulations. Anybody else? So we have tofu. Can you guys think of something that starts? Cauliflower. Good one. Cauliflower.
White beans.
White beans. Good job.
Cashews as well.
Cashews? Are cashews white? Yeah, they're kind of whitish, sort of more beige,
Creamy.
maybe.
Beige.
Yeah, all right. So soy milk,
Rice.
oat milk, and oh, somebody wrote onions. Nice.
Oh, mushroom. Didn't
And
think
white
of that.
mushrooms, white rice. Good. Okay, now let's look at the vegan foods that are this color, sort of beigey brown. I'll start and I'll say lentils, which have 18 grams of protein per cup.
Oh, rice, potato.
Brown rice, potatoes, good. Potatoes are white usually on the inside, but brown on the outside. Good. So when you guys go to the grocery store, make sure that you think about this flag. You can bring one if you want to, but think about the flag and put a wide variety of healthy veggies, fruits, nuts, seeds, and legumes into your shopping cart, because peace begins on your plate. So open up your heart to the animals and don't put dead bodies in your shopping cart. No eggs either. Vegans don't steal eggs from chickens or from any animals. And we also don't drink cow's milk. All right? Good?
Yeah.
And-
Oh,
All right.
thanks.
Yeah. Anything else that you want? We're going to look at this flag a little bit more after. Anything else you'd like to add? Are you vegan yet?
Yeah.
All right.
I've been vegan for a while.
Here is my vegan declaration day. Can you read it, please?
Happy Vegan Declaration Day, Miss Katie. June 27th, 2016.
That's right. That's the day that I stopped eating all animal products and I stopped buying any kind of wool or fur or feathers. And it's been almost 10 years. So if I can do it, you guys can definitely be vegan too. And it's so easy, really. You just don't steal. You don't steal any animal body parts. All right.
Exactly. And there's vegan alternatives for a lot of things. So there's no excuse to be like, oh, I want this. Well, you can find a vegan alternative. Google's free.
Exactly. Yeah. There's no excuse at all. No excuse for animal abuse. True.
Oh, rhymes.
Yeah, I have a song about that actually. Let's listen. Thanks for coming. There's no excuse for animal abuse. Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals, don't buy their bodies, don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad, give it the middle finger. Each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose the vegan option. Don't be a bully to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals. Heaven awaits those who do their part with a compassionate heart. Every vegan started out like you, thinking they could never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved, and start now. Awesome, guys. Start now to be vegan. Be vegan from now on. Look in the mirror. Sing this song. Look in the mirror and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Look in your heart and sing this song. Sing, I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things. Never eat anyone's arms, legs, or wings. Don't eat anyone who had ears or eyes. Make sure when you eat that nobody cries. Break old hearts you had for years. Save animals with so much terror and tears. Train yourself to always be in the mood to only buy healthy vegan food. Sing this song and declare it. I'll be vegan from now on. Put your hand on your heart and sing it loudly. Today is the day I will start. I'll be vegan from now on. There you go, guys. Aw, thank you. Hi, Diana. Diana is here, guys. Whoever you saw the person that just put the confetti in here, her account name is Inspiration, and you guys should follow her. She does exercises. She's vegan. She's also a true Christian, one of the few true Christians who doesn't eat animal body parts. Good job. All of you people, no matter what your religions are, you should all be vegan. You should follow the footsteps of Diana, who doesn't eat animal products because she knows that God would not be happy with that. Hey, thank you very much for that cool whatever you just put on me. Oh, guys, over here on TikTok, YouTube. I'll talk to YouTube. YouTube on TikTok. They put these crazy kind of like cartoon things on my head and face, and they stuck I don't know, I guess it was a saxophone on me and some sunglasses. Anyway, it's hard to explain, isn't it, to TikTok? It's hard to explain what goes on here to YouTube when they don't really understand it. But anyway, guys, all right. Okay, let me just read some things here. So somebody says, Miss Katie, I have an important question. Okay, well, if you have an important question, put it in a super chat, okay? Because there's a lot of things going by here, and I can't read everybody. So put on super chat. It's going to stay on the screen, and then I'll be able to read it, okay? Gianna, thanks for coming. I'm going to read your names again. Guys, if you are following me, thank you so much for helping me to save the animals. Who do we have here? We have James Holloway, who liked the live. Thank you, Clayton. Somebody named Blueberries here. And Lena. Aiden and somebody named Star. Star just joined. Thank you to Plane Spotters. And to Miles. Thank you to the person who's, I don't know why you wrote the word ghost, but okay. Thank you for reposting. And thank you to Beth Lou, who put 43 little roses on the screen. Guys, let's tap on the screen for that, all right? Tap on the screen, guys, and say thank you to Beth Lou, because that was very nice of her to decorate the live like that. And thank you guys over here as well for all the little hearts that are popping up on the YouTube. That's great. All right, let's go over here and see who is next on the list. All right, we do have somebody here whose name is Mateo, who seems to want to come in. Hi, Mateo.
Yo. What's up?
Hi, what's up? The sky, moon, sun.
Yo, I have a question.
What brings you here today?
Yo, I'm not a vegan, but why should I be vegan?
Well, what do you know about veganism so far?
Well, I don't believe, that being completely vegan is very healthy for me.
Okay, well, you're wrong. So the facts are that you can be 100% healthy as a vegan. There's vegans in the Olympics. And if you just even go to the search button above here and Google healthy vegan athletes or vegan bodybuilders, you'll see all kinds of extremely strong men and women who are vegan. The Academy
I don't think you get all the nutrients.
You can, because they wouldn't be able to make it to the Olympics if they didn't have all the nutrients. The Academy of one moment, please. I'm just going to tell you the facts, okay? Because I don't really care what you believe. What I care about is the facts, and hopefully you do too, right?
Well, there's facts of positives of not being vegan.
The fact is that you can be vegan. You can be 100% healthy as a vegan. And the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, which is the largest body of healthcare professionals regarding nutrition. So 100,000 people who are nutritionists and dietitians did the studies, and they have voted after what they've seen. They have said, you know what? It's true. It's a fact. Let's write it down in our documents. Okay? So the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated you can be vegan at all stages of development. A brand new baby is vegan. A brand new baby is vegan, drinking their mother's milk, which is vegan because it's not stolen. Older people can be vegan. I'm 61. I've been vegan now for almost 10 years. My mother-in-law is, these are anecdotal examples, but I'm just saying, my mother-in-law is 86 years old, and she is in incredible shape since she became vegan. She's lost weight, and she is healthy. That you can be vegan.
Well, not really.
Okay, so why are you here to talk to me then if you don't believe what I'm telling you?
I'm asking you.
I'm asking
you why you should be vegan.
No, I'm telling you, I asked you a question. I said, do you believe the facts? Okay, the fact is that you can be vegan. So if you don't believe me, then what's the point in talking? Because you think I'm lying.
But it doesn't mean it's good for you.
It is. I just told you. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics, a body of 100,000 healthcare professionals, and all of the studies.
For years and years we've been eating animals.
Okay, just listen to me. I don't mind responding to you, but we have to start from you understanding that you can be vegan, can be 100% healthy as a vegan, all right? I'm just telling you the fact. If you don't believe me, then hang up, go and research it, then you can come back. But if you say, okay, Miss Katie, I believe you.
It's an opinion at the end of the day. So
it's not an opinion. It's not a fucking opinion, okay? I'm sorry I have to let you go. You're too stupid. Sorry, you're too stupid, okay? Gravity is not an opinion. Gravity is a fact, right? The sun comes up. That's a fact. It's not an opinion. I don't think you understand the difference between a fact and an opinion. I just told you some facts. Tried very hard to stay patient with you, but you don't seem to understand the basics. So there's no point in talking to you. Okay, I cannot talk to somebody who doesn't have enough brain cells to rub together to understand what I'm saying. Why did you bother to come in, Matteo? Go and do your research. Go and type it in. Just ask Google, whatever. What do the scientists say? What do the nutritionists say about being vegan? You'll clearly get the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated that it is healthful to be vegan at all stages of development. You can be pregnant and vegan. You can become pregnant as a vegan. You can breastfeed as a vegan. Okay? You don't seem to believe me, so what's the point in talking? Go to the next person. All right, we are here to teach vegan facts. I've written down the vegan facts. I have them. If you don't believe me, well, then don't come in. Okay? Hello.
What made you vegan?
I became vegan because I found out how the animals are treated. Found out that 6-month-old baby pigs are murdered in gas chambers in the same way that the Nazis murdered the Jews. After a lifetime of hell, these pigs never got to see the sun. They never got to see the sky. And I started to cry when I found that out. And I vowed I would never eat bacon, sausage, or ham, or pepperoni ever again. Then I found out what happens to the cows. I did not know that the mother cows were raped, forced to be pregnant, and that their babies were stolen. Can you read this, please?
We have to.
Please read it out loud.
Which bit? All of it? Rapes mother cows, kidnaps their
Okay,
babies.
did you read the title?
Oh, the dairy industry.
Okay, just a second, all right? When you are a teaching assistant, you are thinking about the people that you are teaching, right? We have 800 people on YouTube. If you do not read the title, they will not understand the context. Do you get it? Okay, it's called having empathy. It's like trying to understand where the other person is at. Okay, so do you want to read the card again?
The dairy industry. The dairy industry rapes mother cows, kidnaps their babies, murders the boys, steals their milk, repeats cycle over and over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream, drink soy milk instead.
Okay, so you asked me why I became vegan? Because I didn't want to contribute to this cycle of violence. It made me very sad when I found out that they kill the baby boy cows because I was eating cheese, because I was drinking cow's milk, I was eating yogurt, I was eating ice cream that came from this violence. I didn't want to do that anymore. Then I found out what happens to the baby chicks as well. This is why I stopped eating eggs. The baby chicks are macerated, killed at just day 1 if they're boys because they're considered to be useless. These industries only care about money. They don't give a fuck about the animals. And when I saw the little baby chicks on these conveyor belts and separated, then the boys going down into the knives and being cut up, watching their brothers ahead of them and all the blood, I could not fucking believe that we as a society did this horrific thing. And so I stopped eating eggs. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, but how old was you when you decided to stop eating meat?
Why does it matter how old I was? When I found out, I stopped. How old are you?
I was just wondering.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. When you find out, you stop. If you find out when you're 12, you stop. When you find out you're 25, you stop. You just found out. Okay, so now your duty, you can never go through life again and say, I didn't know, because now you know. I want to thank you for coming.
Do you think I should become vegan?
Pardon me?
Do you think I should stop eating meat?
What kind of a fucking stupid question is that? I just told you how the animals are being abused. Why would you ask me that?
I was only wondering.
No, you weren't. You're full of shit. You know damn well, of course, you should be vegan. What the fuck is the matter with people? It's like, picture it in a human context, okay? If I told you racism is wrong, this is the reason it's wrong. It's wrong to discriminate. It is cruel. It is, and then, oh, do you think I should stop being racist? Like, the fuck's the matter with you? Time for me to relax. vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. Pretty easy. Let's go to the next person. Guys, do not come in if you are unable to put two concepts together, okay? You're here to be a teaching assistant. If you're not ready to be a teaching assistant, just sit back on your couch, or if you're walking right now with your headphones on, just stay there. Hello, welcome to the live stream.
Hi, I have just one question. It's going back a little bit to a point that you said earlier.
Okay, so hold on a second. So the way it works is that before you ask a question, you have to teach, because you're here to be a teaching assistant, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you heard what I said before, so I want you to teach what I just said to that person before.
Yeah, okay. You just want me to basically repeat what you said, yeah?
Yes, in general.
Right.
Why
You're
should you not drink cow's milk?
Because cows are being forced to give milk that they don't want to give. Shall I read that card for you? Yeah?
If you read the card, it might help you. Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah. The dairy over because people keep buying milk, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. But drink soy milk instead.
Do mother cows have a right to keep their babies?
Of course.
Do babies have a right to stay with their mums?
100%.
What kind of milk could we drink instead of cow's milk?
Soy, coconut, walnut. I think that's a thing. Is there such thing as walnut milk?
There probably is, but usually it's soy milk or oat milk. Those are the two top ones. Can you just wait 1 second, please? Thanks, you did a good job. Just want to read this super chat. Okay, thank you for the €1 super chat from somebody named Muza Milmumtaz. Thank you very much for that. I'll press a heart on that and a thumbs up. Thank you for supporting the channel. Okay, yes, thank you. You did a good job teaching. You may now ask your question.
So I was wondering what your opinion on free-range farming is, and if you think meat from that side of the industry could be eaten from a vegan. Like, no, sorry, not from a non-vegan. If a non-vegan didn't support the cruelty, do you think free-range is acceptable?
Okay, so let's put it into the context that you are now free range, okay? So I've kidnapped you from your family and you are now free range. So now you're in this enclosure, right? How exactly could I kill you that would make it humane when you don't want to die?
I don't actually know. I'm sorry.
Yes, you do know. You do know. There's no way that I could kill you if you don't want to die. That would be correct.
Yeah.
So the answer to your question is no. Vegans do not eat any meat. They do not steal eggs. They do not steal the lives, the freedom, the joy from animals. We don't use them as slaves. We are against racism. Look at this little girl. You see this little girl?
Yeah,
You know it's wrong to be racist towards people, correct?
of course.
All right. So this little girl is not racist towards people, and she's also not racist towards the animals. So she eats nobody. She doesn't eat the pig, but also she doesn't eat the cat. She doesn't eat this Dalmatian-looking dog, and she doesn't eat chickens. What kind of an animal does this look like to you?
I want to say like a cheetah, possibly. A bear, maybe.
Well, she does have stripes, I think, of some sort. I don't know. People say it looks like a puppy, but I don't know. Whatever it is, she doesn't eat any. She doesn't eat any of these animals. Okay? She's not racist towards them. She's not going to eat the pig, just because the pig looks different from the. It's hard to find the eyes here, little cutie. From the dog. And she won't eat chickens either. Okay? So that's the right way to be, not to hurt animals, not to exploit them. So
Right.
did I answer your question? Free range? There's no right way to kill somebody who doesn't want to die, okay?
Sort of, yeah. There's just one that I don't exactly know the terminology of. It's, do you know when, like, it's kind of like a farm, but there's like animals and they don't kill them and they wait for them to die and then they sell
That
that meat.
never
Do you have
happens, sweetie. Never happens, okay? That is
Never
a lie.
happens.
It never happens. Can you try to understand why?
Because some people might value younger meat because it might be, in terms quote unquote, fresher.
No, it's
I
because,
suppose.
okay, listen. On these farms, right? If the reason they killed the animals, the chickens, the pigs, the cows, the turkeys, all of these animals, the lambs, young, is because it would cost them a lot of money to keep them alive for a long time. They'd have to feed them and feed them and feed them for years and years and years. So the chickens are killed at just 7 weeks old. They're just babies,
7 weeks.
but they don't look like babies because we have bred them in such a way that they are forced to grow. Their bodies grow so fast. And so it's extremely painful for the chickens. It hurts their muscles, their joints. It's all fucked up. The whole thing is messed up. So no, there are no animals who die from old age on any of these farms. They're all killed as babies or as very young children, what would be the equivalent of children, after just 1 year or months sometimes.
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah, the pigs are killed at 6 months old. Just 6 months.
Oh. I kind of thought there was that system in place, but I didn't actually know I didn't know it was a lie.
Yeah, you can just research this. It's very easy. Just
Yeah.
Google it and you'll see. It's very
Yeah,
sad.
I'm gonna definitely have a
It's
look.
extremely sad. And did you know that there's twice as many chickens on Earth as there are humans? And we never
didn't know
see
that.
them. We never see them because they're on factory farms. They're crammed together so tight. They can't open their wings. They're standing on these metal bars so that they can shit and piss there. And it hurts their feet their whole lives. It is devastating. What we do to animals is just absolutely unconscionable. Everyone has a moral duty to be vegan immediately, just to undo the harm, just to try to fix society. There is no right way to hurt somebody, kill somebody, take away their life, take away their baby. Who doesn't want that? It's wrong.
Yeah.
I want everybody to be vegan and not violent. And you're a wonderful person. Thank you for coming in.
Thank
Show empathy, have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. Thank you for coming in, guys. Thanks for listening. Thank you for teaching. Wonderful teaching assistant we just had. Let's tap on the screen 100 times each over here on TikTok. Really proud of you guys. You know, that was amazing. She was curious. She read the card. Then she asked a question. She actually listened to the answer with an open heart and an open mind. She's going to be an amazing vegan teacher. She will. And all of you guys will be amazing vegan teachers if you just stick with it and keep learning. And you all can do it. All right? Let me just quickly go over here and check something. Thank you, everybody who has been kind. And what does this say? Let's all, okay, so somebody named the Sally, whatever, said that this person says, let's eat all the vegans. So you just lost all your privileges, okay? You have now been banned for life. You'll be able to type, but nobody will ever see your comment again. Every once in a while, that's what I do. I'll just grab somebody and ban them for life. And I know what you're going to do now. You're going to be typing, and you'll be like, no, you didn't ban me. I'm typing. You'll be able to type, but nobody will be able to see your comment. You will never have ever any contact with me or anybody else in the chat because of what you just did. The chat is like a chalkboard. It is like a chalkboard in a school. Write things that are in agreement with what I'm saying. Re-emphasize my words. Do not go and do anything that's cruel. Here's another person, Ashton, who wrote, I eat vegans. You also get banned for life. You're gone forever. All right, guys, if you are smart, you're welcome to stay. If you are kind, you're welcome to stay. If you are not, you are welcome to leave. Hi.
Yo, hello.
Welcome to the live stream. Where are you in the world?
California.
Cool. Would you like to tell everybody what the time is there? Because I'm trying to let people know that nobody is the center of the universe and we're all in different time zones. For example, I am in Italy and it's 10:08 at night.
It's 1:08. I know.
Yeah, you forgot to say whether it was in the afternoon or in the middle of the night, you see?
Like afternoon.
Right. So you see what you did? You did this assumption that everybody's going to know. But in reality, in Australia, it's already the next day. And it's also 1 o'clock somewhere else. But the next day. All right? Okay.
My bad.
So guys, when you come in and I ask you the time, always say if it's AM or PM and even say the date. Like today is still Thursday, April 3rd over here in Italy. All right. Thanks for coming in. Here is a card for you to read. Do you know how to read?
No.
Okay.
Can you read to me?
Okay. So do not come into the live stream to be a teaching assistant if you don't know how to read. You must know how to read because the whole point is to read the card, right? You have to, it's incredible how many Americans do not know how to read. It's quite frightening. Half of Americans now only read at a grade 6 level. Wow. I'd be really worried if I was an American at this time. Miles goes live. He's next.
Hello.
Hi, Miles.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Please read this card.
Random vegan fact. Vegans are heroes who will go down in history as brave warriors because they stood up to defend the animals when so many people were harming them.
Okay, thank you.
I do have some questions for you today. I am not a vegan.
So you came here to tell me that you're an animal abuser. Why would you come in here and tell us that?
That's not my intention.
You just told me that. Thank you, by the way, whoever put the fruits on here.
I told you up front. I just came to ask you some questions.
Yeah, but you told me that you pay for animals to be raped, tortured, and murdered when you told me you're not vegan. I did not need to know that. Why would you come in here? It's like coming in and saying, "I'm a racist." Let me tell everybody, but hey, keep talking to me. Why would I keep talking to you when you are telling everybody here that you are somebody who abuses animals? What you should have said.
Would you rather me have
let me finish. What you should have said is, Miss Katie, I love your channel. I've been listening and I'm striving as hard as possible to be vegan. That's what you should have said.
Would you rather me have lied and said I was a vegan?
You didn't fucking listen to what I said. I'll answer it again because you don't seem to listen. When you come in, you say to me, Miss Katie, I'm striving to be vegan. I'm trying my best. You don't come in and say, yo, I'm an animal abuser, but hey, talk to me. Yeah, I'm not interested in hearing. The way that you said it showed me that you didn't give a fuck. Okay, do not come in here again unless you are serious about teaching veganism. Let's go to the next person. Max.
Hello.
Hi. Do you know how to read?
Are you? Yes, I know how to read. It's very easy.
Here's a card for you to read.
Vegans are racist towards all people. I live on Epstein's Island.
Oh, wow. It's so original. Thank you so much for that. Wow. That was so smart. Wow. Amazing. Guys, tap on the screen 100 times each to help fuel this person's brain and heart. Needs a lot of love, that one. All right, guys, we are at the 49-minute mark. We have 11 minutes left of class. And I want to thank TikTok for hiring me here. I want to thank YouTube for hiring me as well. Greatest job ever. Let's read this myself then. Non-vegans are racist towards animals. They treat them differently just based on how they look. Vegans, on the other hand, protect all animals, not just cats and dogs. Vegans are against all forms of racism towards anyone. All right? That's what veganism is all about. Vegans don't hurt animals, and we are not racist towards them. All right. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Let me just read a bunch of your names out loud. Thank you guys for subscribing to my account here on TikTok and on YouTube. Let me read some of your names. Thank you for subscribing. All right. Thank you to the person who sent a rose, 7 roses. You don't have a name. You just have a pink bow. Thank you to the other person. Can't read your name either. It's in a kind of funny font. Let's see how we have here. Oopsie, hold on a second. We have Pinkie Pie Core. Thank you for following. We have Ellie Jukes. Thank you for following. Thank you. Thank you, Peter, for sharing. Thank you to Natalie for reposting the live stream. And thanks again to somebody named Ollie for 5 little roses on the screen. Guys are awesome. Hey, Toby. Thank you, Toby, for being here. Toby Bradshaw is here. Guys, all the cool people are coming in here. We got Ali, we got Ellie, got Ava, we got Mia, who just came in. We have Sawyer and somebody named Jazz. This is amazing, you guys. So cool. All the cool people coming in. All right. Very good. Awesome. All right. So let's go over another card here for the next person coming in. Now we're going to learn about leather and why we should not wear leather. Let's see if to the next person here, RTA is here.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to the live stream. Here is your card to read out loud.
Wearing leather is mean because you're paying for someone's skin to be ripped off. Someone who never got to grow old and never wanted to die for fashion.
What do you think about this card?
I think it's right because people shouldn't use animals for making outfits because animals are like us. They have souls.
All right, thank you. Thank you to the person named Roses Soon Fade 1 for the $1 donation over here on my YouTube account. If you guys want to put a super chat in, you're allowed to write a sentence, by the way. You can write something about how you are vegan, striving to be vegan, or some vegan facts. That's also appreciated. Hi, yeah, do you want to
say something?
Yes.
Why are you vegan?
Because I don't want to hurt animals and I don't want to be mean.
Kidding. But why did God put them on this earth? Do you believe in God?
One question at a time. God put animals on this earth.
Do you believe in God?
One moment, please.
Do you believe in God?
One question at a time or I'm going to flush you. You're being rude.
Do you believe in God, please? I'm not being good, you're being good.
Goodbye.
Fuck you, bitch.
So the reason that God put animals on this planet is for us to protect them. And he's not very happy with you right now. All right, Henry, thank you for the Australian $7.99. Thank you for supporting my work here to help protect the planet and the animals that we share it with. Thank you very much. I do appreciate you, Henry. I'm going to press a heart and I'm going to press the thumbs up. Guys, Henry has so far 10 thumbs up. Why don't you guys go ahead and support him as well, because that was really sweet. So it's interesting, you know, all these people that talk about Jesus and God and how cruel they actually are. Hey, thank you, though, to the person who just put a very cute teddy bear on the screen with a heart. That is also very generous of you. Very sweet. Very nice. Nice decoration. And to the people here putting the roses. It's got 60 roses, another 8 roses from somebody. Guys, you're amazing. Okay, really good people. Let's go to the next one. This person's name is Ralphie.
Hello?
Hi, Ralphie. Welcome to the live stream. Are you ready to read a card?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Random vegan facts. All schools should serve vegan foods only to teach kindness and compassion instead of cruelty and greed.
What do you think about all schools should be vegan?
I think that like killing animals, it shouldn't be like that. But I think when they die, instead of like letting them rot, I think you should eat the meat when they die.
So do you think you should eat your grandmother after she dies as well because she's made out of meat?
No.
What about if a dog dies, somebody's pet? Should they grab the knife and fork as soon as the dog's died and start eating the dog?
Probably not.
Right. So we shouldn't do that to any other animals either. Besides, these animals, pigs, the chickens and the cows that everybody eats, they're all killed when they're very young. The pigs are killed at just 6 months old. They're not even 1 year old. Okay? So I want you to stop eating all animals. Please read this one now.
Random vegan facts or hospital. Can I just say one thing before I read it?
Yes.
Can people who are vegan like have babies?
Yes.
Because surely they're not allowed meat.
Yes, they can have babies.
Oh, but I'm not vegan, but I think people who are vegan are good.
Yeah, well, I want you to be good, and it's your job now. You have to be vegan because now you know what happens. And if you decide to not be vegan, then you're a cruel person because you're paying for these animals to suffer. So you sound
But
like
it's yummy. It tastes really good.
Yeah, but
It's scrumptious. I will swallow all those meat.
It's true. You're right. It does taste good. You're right. But that's not a reason to hurt somebody, right? You might taste good. It's not a reason for me to eat you, right? When there's a victim involved, that is when our right to do something ends. If there's a victim involved, right? So your job is to be a good person, regardless of what's happening around you. And it takes 100 clicks to become vegan. I think you got some of them today. So stay on the track. Be a good man. Don't be a cruel man. Be a brave man. Brave men protect animals. They don't bully them. Okay? Good. Thanks for listening. All right. James, thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you. James is here, guys. Bryce just joined, and so did Ruby. Hey, thank you very much, guys. Emma Louise is putting the confetti on the screen. Thank you, Emma Louise, very much. And guys, all of you who are subscribing, super awesome. Very proud of you guys. Let me just do a little thing here. Who do we have? Amy, thanks for subscribing. Thank you to Ruby and Ava. Thank you, Jordan. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for following me. Somebody named CXR something. It went too fast. Guys who are reposting over here on my YouTube channel, or TikTok rather, thanks a lot. Over here on YouTube, what do we have? Somebody wants to be banned. The person named BSE. Luigi, you are just banned for life now. You can never communicate with us ever again because you wrote something that is going against my beliefs. If you guys are writing something mean here, if you're writing something about being cruel to animals, you can just fuck off. You don't belong here. This is a place for kind people. It's a place for people who want to make the world a better place. It's a place for people who are not narcissists, people who have a heart and are able to have empathy for others. If that's not you, use your finger and scroll away. I cannot help you to be a good person. That has to come from within you. I can only give you all of the facts and show you some places to go if you want to be a vegan, such as you can go to challenge22.com. Challenge22.com. It's free. Challenge22.com. You guys write it over here on YouTube. You guys write it on TikTok. Join challenge22.com for 22 days of free help. Recipes, virtual hugs. They put you in a group. If you're having a hard time, you can complain and say, I don't know what to do. And they will help you. It's called challenge22.com. All right. Thanks, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, Ollie. Hi, Ollie.
Hey.
Ollie, do you eat cows?
I used to, but not anymore.
Good. I'm very happy about that. So do you wear leather, which comes from ripping off the skin of a cow, or are you going to stop doing that?
I've actually stopped doing that for like about 4 years now.
That's great. All right. Ollie, did you stop stealing the eggs from chickens?
Yes.
Well, on behalf of all the chickens in the world, thank you for that kind gesture. Eggs belong to the mother who laid them.
Exactly.
Exactly. Ollie, did you stop eating bacon?
Every meat, yes.
Good. And why did you decide to be a kind man and to stop eating meat?
Cause I feel like it's like very cruel, and they have organs too. Like me at home, I have pets also. Like I have a tortoise, and I think it's like very cruel. They have souls. They have lives to live.
Animals
like
feel
us.
pain. They are sentient. Like a carrot is
Yes.
not sentient. Vegetables and fruits, they're not sentient. They don't have a subjective experience of life. They don't have preferences. A carrot will never try to run away if we tried to eat the carrot, but a rabbit will.
Yes.
And all animals feel pain. Are you prepared to take a vegan promise about not drinking any more cow's milk? Would you be able to put your hand on your heart and take this promise?
Yes.
All right, read the title first.
My vegan promise: no more dairy.
All right, let's put our hands on our hearts, guys. It is now time where we're going to promise not to drink cow's milk or any dairy products again. Here you go.
I, Oliver, promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. Since I learned that dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping, sexual assault, torture, enslavement, and murder, I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind, so I will choose to be vegan options from now on.
Yeah, I will only choose vegan options from now on. Good job. Very proud of you. Guys, everybody tap at least 100 times on the screen because we have a really good guy here. You know, we need more good men like him. What is your name, Ollie?
Oliver.
Oliver, I'm going to put you on the vegan fantastic side. Oliver, with a check mark beside your name. I'm glad that you came.
I have one thing to say to the entire chat before I go. Hey, everybody, don't be vegan.
Be vegan. Good idea. Yes, do be vegan. Thank you so much. Ollie, you're such a kind man. Thank you so much. That's great. Everybody should be vegan because it is so easy. It just means that you don't steal from animals. Good job. Thank you. Hey, Layla, thank you very much for the rose. Thank you for 3 roses. Thank you, Cyberpunk, for the little tiny diny. That was nice. And what else do we have here? Is there any yummy vegan food? Well, all of the fruits are vegan. All of the fruits. Think about all the different colors. Right? Look, you go into the grocery store, you can get strawberries and raspberries. You can get oranges, bananas, pineapples. You can get green apples. You can get blueberries. Like there are plums and purple grapes. So many delicious vegan foods, including white coconut. And, you know, kiwis on the outside, they're brown and they're good for you too. Loads and loads of healthy vegan foods. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds. And at the top of here, at the bar, you will see, you can Google any of these things. Just type in healthy vegan recipes. And the videos that people make are so beautiful. Everything looks so delicious. And it's all there. How to cook tofu, how to cook lentils. Potatoes are vegan. You can make mashed potatoes. You can make carrots with onions and mushrooms. Delicious spicy sauces by putting some tomatoes in there and green peppers and red peppers, and you can make stir fries. No animals needed. All right? All right, guys, everybody. Thank you guys for coming to class today. Really happy that you did. Thanks for being kind to the animals and to me. Thanks for not being vegan phobic, those of you who were kind. If you have a last second thing that you want to put on Super Chat, do it right now before we go. If you have a last thing you want to do, you want to support the channel, or you want to ask a question or say something kind, you're welcome to. Meanwhile, over here, Kai, thank you for the little decorations as well over here on TikTok. Guys are awesome. Oh, you just subscribed. Okay, hold on. Let me read your names out loud. Just a second. Okay, if you followed, hey, Maxime, thanks for joining. Thank you for subscribing. Ariel, thank you. Thank you, Bobby, for subscribing. Thank you, Catherine, for subscribing. Hold on. Thank you, White Leather, Aubrey, and Lincoln. My eyes. It's going so fast, guys. Thank you, everybody, for following me. Let's see. Elijah, thank you. Jay and Jake, both of you. And Jordan, wow. Okay, hold on, guys. 1 second over on TikTok. I have a super chat here, but I'll be right back. Thanks, everyone, for who keeps on subscribing. And wow, we got past 106,000 likes. That's pretty cool. Oh, this is just Henry. Henry, thank you for the Australian $7.99. Henry Borg. You didn't write anything, Henry, so there's no message to read. But I'm going to press a heart and I'm going to press a thumbs up on your thing. Thank you very much for supporting the channel and my work here as a teacher. Appreciate you. Jack, thank you for the rainbow. Thank you thank you, Jack, for all of the fruit on the desk. Very cool. Just 1 second, guys. Let me just write something down here. Just a sec. There we go. All right, I think Jack wanted to come in and say hi. Let's just let one more person in. Guys over on YouTube, thank you for sharing the live stream. Hi, Jack. Welcome to the live stream. Where are you in the world?
I'm in Afghanistan.
I see. And what are you doing there?
I'm just on vacation to see family.
I see. Okay. And do you know how to read?
Yeah.
All right. Here is your card to read.
Random vegan fact. If everyone ate a vegan plant exclusive diet, we would help save the planet because we would reduce the amount of land we use from, I don't know what that word says, by 75%.
Well, you have to read it.
But I just did.
You have to read the word that you don't know because you're a teaching assistant. How can you teach something if you can't even say it? So sound it out.
Agriculture.
All right.
By 75%.
Okay. So now that you know the word, I want you to read it again because it's impossible for you to understand what you read if there was a word that you didn't understand. So try it again. If everyone ate a vegan plant-exclusive diet,
we would help save the planet because we would reduce the amount of land we use for agriculture by 75%.
Okay, so if we just grew the crops only, the vegetables, and we fed it just to humans, it would require far less crops. Because if we have to feed them to the animals, it takes a lot of calories to grow a cow. And they use a lot of that energy, right? Because they have to breathe, they have to create the pee, they have to create the poop, their heart's pumping, they're growing, they're walking around. So it's far better to not filter the foods, the vegetables, or the grains, the corn and the soy. Don't filter them through the animals. Okay? We eat them directly and we stop raping and forcing the animals to be pregnant. We stop creating all of these animals on the planet. Does it make sense to you?
I got a question.
Did it make sense to you what I just said?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so yeah, you do. You have a question. That's great. But first, you're going to explain what you just learned because if you can't explain it, it means you didn't really learn it. So try to explain it in your own words.
So basically, right, I'm just gonna go to the steakhouse, right, and eat all the pigs.
All the vegan dishes. That's great. Hey, Josh Fit Vegan just donated $19.19 over here on my YouTube channel. And Josh writes, animals are sentient individuals. This is wonderful. Guys, on TikTok and on YouTube, we have somebody here who actually knows how to write a real sentence and one that makes sense. Capital letter, period at the end. Animals are sentient individuals. Animals are not food. 2 sentences. Josh, I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy you're here. Live in alignment with your values and be vegan. You're awesome, Miss Katie. Aw, thanks. Thank you for what you do. Well, thank you, Josh. Guys, everybody on YouTube and on TikTok, you guys should be following this person called Josh Fit Vegan. Now, some people will watch the live stream later. And when you're rewatching it, I want you to remember this address again. All right, everybody. It's Josh Fit Vegan. No underscores, no dots or anything. This is truly a good man who actually cares about the animals. A big hug to you. Big hugs for Josh. Guys on TikTok and on YouTube, let's tap on the screen. And this is a great way to end the live stream today. Thank you very much to everybody who has been kind to me and to the animals. You know, everybody is suffering in some way. Every one of you here on TikTok and on YouTube. Everybody has something happening in their life. But it's never, ever a reason to take it out on the animals. They did nothing to you, ever. We have a job here on this planet, and that is to protect them. And it just so happens that being vegan is also healthy. Like, it's just a win for everyone. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, Josh. Good night, guys. See you tomorrow's live stream. Bye for now. Oh, no, just about to press it, and I just got another one. Can I join TikTok, says Kaden. Hey, Kaden, tomorrow, okay? Yeah, because it's 10:34 at night here, and it's time for me to go to bed because I'm in Italy, okay? All right. Thank you, Kaden. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now. See you guys all tomorrow.